position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Makes a move. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Louisville's offense will have the first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Working on the right. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Cardinals are in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
Makes the grab. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Cardinals are marching down the field. Here's the handoff. Past the sticks and still on his feet. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Encroachment defense. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Snagged out of the air. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Cardinals had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. A first down run in the red zone. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And how about the defense setting the tone in this game? First drive, first mistake made for the offense. Nice job forcing the INT. And how about this? They had 3 last week. They're looking to get 3 again this week.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Throws for the tight end. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch at the 35. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Off the play fake on first down. Gonna take a shot. Snags it inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Hands it off. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Cardinals moving quickly to the line. Quick completion to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on when you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The give on the option. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, running back gets to give. Crosses. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, NC State. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin. And the extra point makes it 14-3. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking for a man. It's Karapateas. Throws to the tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Going for 6. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. The field goal is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep. I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Cardinals are flying down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on 1st down. A strike downfield. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville! And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the catch down the right side. Lots of running room. The 10, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. Pinned just inside their own 20, they need to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Karapateas. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards received.
Oh, there's the ball! And he falls on top of his own fumble. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Gives it on the option. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Gets it past the marker. That gives him 100 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Runs through the tackle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The play action fake. Extending the play. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. The Wolfpack line up, trying to forge ahead for a few inches. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. The snap sets up the throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. The Cardinals want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receivers.
Breaks into the open. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular, and I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Wants to throw. It's Karapateas. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tries to take the top off. Pulls it in down the middle. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers, This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
Finding open areas. They'll make the stop, but he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Here comes the heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man out of the backfield. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again. This time a rather long one from 46 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yulman Stadium. They're up by 4 over North Texas. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Gets away from one, finds room. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% this season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Karapateas. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. All wideouts, no backs. They just keep firing. Gets it out fast. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. To the air on 1st down. It's complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Touchdown, North Carolina State! A great catch and run for 6.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Karapateas. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quick strike complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you?
NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is...
There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Gay. Creates a little space. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the back. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Karapateas. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! Quick strike through the air for the score. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The give to the tailback. Powers through the defender. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Going for the big play. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football.
It's caught. speeding down the left side. Touchdown, NC State! And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
NC State 42, Louisville 20.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Looking to throw, it's Karapateas. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it!
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. Under fire. Touchdown Cardinals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. This lead that they've been working with is dwindled to 2 possessions and turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
And these running backs are used to being split out in high school as a wide receiver. Playing 7-on-7 as middle school and high school. You could tell how comfortable he was being a wide receiver near the sidelines. Didn't get nervous at all.
NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. On target over the middle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Breaks the tackle.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quarterback extends the play. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
NC State going up tempo. Quarterback may change this route. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Wolfpack! And the stomping has commenced.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Karapateas. Got it in the middle, it's Gay. All the way out to the 38-yard line, it's a gain of 15. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. We've reached the end of the quarter and NC State has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
Pulls it in. It's Gay. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Jukes his way for more. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking to pass. It's Karapateas. He's got him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. You know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And the Cardinals are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
Man, let that thing rip. How about this guy? Almost 450 yards on the day. He's been throwing it early. He's been throwing it often. He's been throwing it all over the yard and with a lot of success.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Working that left side now. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Cardinals, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And that defense just ran through that offensive front. He broke a couple of tackles, but nowhere to run. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Caught in the backfield, it's Gabe. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Karapateas. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Snap in the shotgun. Pressure coming. He wants it all. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. NC State backed up in its own territory, just looking for some room on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll go with a direct snap. Fights off a defender. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. And
He's got some space.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The handoff, keep working on that clock. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Line gets set, 1st down. From the gun, give on the inside. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. NC State quick to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
And you will always remember your 1st, and how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the 1st INT. Keep the football, brother. The 1st of many big-time plays for this guy.
Rides the back and leaves it. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw, it's Karapateas. Quickly to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. From the gun. Looking for the score. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves. Finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Handoff from the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Got room on the return. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part and the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potential.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong.